In a world where the allure of fame and fortune often takes center stage, the personal lives of celebrities can be far more complex and unexpected than what meets the eye. Behind the red carpets and flashing cameras, some stars have navigated truly remarkable and unconventional journeys. Today, we delve into the lives of 25 Black celebrities whose unique stories have captivated and surprised fans. From groundbreaking achievements to unexpected twists, this video will reveal the fascinating and eccentric paths that set them apart. Bobby Brown's life has been a whirlwind of triumphs and tribulations. His tumultuous relationship with Whitney Houston dominated headlines, with their highly publicized struggles with addiction adding to the turmoil. Yet beneath the fame and controversy lay another deeply rooted battle. Bobby's compulsive sexual behavior, driven by a mix of stardom, wealth, and internal insecurities, became a defining aspect of his personal struggles. For him, sex became an escape, a fleeting validation amid the chaos. His repeated infidelities and reckless pursuits only fueled a destructive cycle, straining his relationship with Whitney and jeopardizing his own well-being. Though he has made strides in overcoming his demons, the scars of his past remain, serving as a stark reminder of the cost of excess and self-destruction. Eric Benet, the R&B crooner known for his smooth vocals, has been unflinchingly honest about his personal struggles, particularly during his highly publicized marriage to Halle Berry. What seemed like a fairy tale Hollywood romance ultimately crumbled when his infidelity came to light, exposing a much deeper issue: his battle with compulsive sexual behavior. More than just a moment of weakness, Benet's actions stemmed from an addiction that consumed him, driven by an unfulfilled emotional void and a desperate need for validation. Rather than bringing fulfillment, his reckless entanglements only fueled further isolation and turmoil, jeopardizing both his marriage and career. His destructive cycle underscored the far-reaching consequences of unchecked compulsions. Determined to change, Benet turned to therapy and deep self-reflection, confronting the root of his struggles and committing to a path of healing. Over time, he learned to manage his impulses and prioritize healthier, more meaningful connections. His journey serves as a testament to the power of self-awareness, accountability, and the resilience required to rebuild a life from the ground up. Mike Tyson, the legendary boxing champion, is a man whose life has been shaped by both unparalleled triumphs and deep personal struggles. Renowned for his ferocity in the ring, his battles outside of it have been just as intense, marked by addiction, self-destruction, and an insatiable craving for sex. Beneath the surface, Tyson's compulsive behavior was rooted in a traumatic childhood and a lifelong struggle to regulate his emotions. For Tyson, sex became more than just pleasure. It was an escape, a way to exert control in a world that often felt uncontrollable. Yet his reckless encounters carried heavy consequences, repeatedly jeopardizing his relationships, reputation, and mental well-being. His inability to resist temptation only deepened the cycle of chaos that followed him throughout his life. Tyson's story is one of extraordinary talent intertwined with personal demons, a raw and unfiltered look at the high price of fame and the lingering scars of unresolved trauma. His journey serves as both a cautionary tale and a testament to the resilience required to fight one's greatest opponent, the self. Eddie Murphy, the comedic genius behind classics like Beverly Hills Cop, has kept audiences laughing for decades while leaving many intrigued by his off-screen life. Known for his quick wit and magnetic charm, Eddie's personal journey is just as captivating as his career, shaped by a series of high-profile relationships and romantic entanglements. Though he has never publicly addressed any personal vices, his history of fleeting romances and passionate affairs suggests a life driven by spontaneity and indulgence. As a father of 10 children with multiple partners, Eddie balances his larger-than-life persona with his commitment to family, embodying both the thrill-seeker and the devoted patriarch in equal measure. Speculation surrounding Eddie Murphy never seemed to fade, keeping his name splashed across tabloid covers. Though he remained tight-lipped about the details of his personal life, the mystery only intensified public curiosity, driving the media to uncover more. Yet despite the endless gossip, Eddie remained unshaken, refusing to let sensationalized headlines shape his legacy. Through it all, his dedication to his craft never wavered. His remarkable career proved that no amount of speculation could overshadow his talent and success. For decades, he has mesmerized audiences, leaving fans to wonder whether his love life is just as dynamic and layered as the iconic characters he so effortlessly brings to the screen. Sean P. Diddy Combs has long been a larger-than-life figure, celebrated for his immense impact on the music industry and his ever-evolving personal life. As the visionary behind Bad Boy Records, he didn't just shape his own career, he defined an entire era of hip-hop, launching legendary artists and delivering chart-topping hits. While his professional dominance is undisputed, his personal life has been just as captivating, keeping fans and the media endlessly intrigued. Renowned for his lavish lifestyle, Diddy has built a reputation for opulence, from his extravagant parties to his high-profile romances. His love life, marked by relationships with stars like Jennifer Lopez and Cassie Ventura, reflects his love for excitement, glamour, and the fast-paced world he thrives in. His legendary gatherings, often described as the pinnacle of excess, are a testament to his insatiable appetite for both success and celebration. Blurring the lines between work and pleasure, Diddy fully embraces the highs and lows of his dynamic world. Despite the persistent rumors and public speculations surrounding his relationships, he remains unapologetically committed to living life on his own terms, fearlessly navigating the triumphs and turbulence that come with his relentless pursuit of greatness. Wilt Chamberlain was a towering force in basketball, both in stature and legacy, redefining the sport with record-breaking achievements and unmatched dominance on the court. Yet it was an off-court revelation that catapulted him into an entirely different kind of spotlight. In his memoir, A View from Above, Chamberlain made the staggering claim that he had been with 20,000 women, a confession that sent shockwaves through the sports and entertainment world. His admission ignited debates about fame, excess, and the blurred lines between personal indulgence and public image. For Wilt, these encounters were not just fleeting moments, but a defining aspect of his persona, as legendary as his athletic feats. His unfiltered honesty added yet another layer to his already monumental legacy, fusing athletic greatness with a provocative and controversial personal narrative that continues to spark intrigue. Growing up in an era where fame carried an undeniable allure, Wilt Chamberlain seemed to revel in the attention he commanded, both as a basketball legend and as a man. He spoke openly about his romantic escapades, embracing the stories that became nearly as iconic as his achievements on the court. His candor only deepened the mystique that surrounded him, making him a figure of fascination far beyond the game. To Chamberlain, his lifestyle was neither shocking nor controversial. It was simply an extension of who he was. Unfazed by public scrutiny, he embodied a persona as bold and unapologetic as his playing style. Living without limits wasn't just a choice, it was his natural state of being, mirroring the dominance he displayed on the hardwood. Even decades later, debates persist over whether his lifestyle was a product of celebrity or rooted in something deeper. But one thing remains clear. Wilt lived life entirely on his own terms, exuding a confidence and lack of regret as extraordinary as his basketball legacy. Lamar Odom, the former NBA star, has openly confronted his struggles with relentless sex and substance addictions. In his memoir, Darkness to Light, he offers a raw and unfiltered account of his downward spiral and hard-fought journey to redemption. Odom revealed that his compulsive need for sex stemmed from deep-seated insecurities and an unquenchable thirst for validation. What began as a coping mechanism quickly became an all-consuming force, as he engaged in sex multiple times a day to fill an emotional void that seemed impossible to satisfy, ultimately wreaking havoc on his body and mind. This destructive cycle led him to neglect responsibilities, strain relationships, and repeatedly put his life at risk. His sexual compulsions, compounded by substance abuse, created a dangerous pattern of self-destruction that seemed inescapable. Yet through rehabilitation, therapy, and unwavering support from loved ones, Odom found the strength to reclaim control and rebuild his life, proving that even the darkest battles can lead to newfound clarity and purpose. Ray J has long been a magnet for headlines, not just for his music but for his high-profile romances and infamous past with Kim Kardashian. His love life, marked by drama and unpredictability, often overshadows his career, keeping the public intrigued. From reality TV to music, his name frequently resurfaces more for his relationships than his professional achievements. Now married to Princess Love, their tumultuous journey, filled with public highs and lows, has played out on screen. While marriage has brought some stability, Ray J's wild past lingers, leaving many to wonder if he's truly left it behind. R. Kelly was once an undisputed titan of R&B, with anthems like I Believe I Can Fly and Ignition defining a generation and securing his place as a musical icon. His velvety voice and masterful songwriting made him a staple of radio playlists and celebratory moments. But beneath the brilliance of his music lurked a disturbing truth that would ultimately shatter his legacy. Allegations against Kelly revealed a deeply unsettling pattern of abuse, from involvement with underage girls to accusations of orchestrating a manipulative sex cult. While his talent remains undeniable, the weight of these accusations has irreparably stained his name. The documentary Surviving R. Kelly shed light on the harrowing experiences of his victims, many of whom were minors when their trauma began, casting an inescapable shadow over a once revered career. R. Kelly's actions have ignited serious discussions about predatory behavior and the troubling allegations of coercion that loomed over his career. Despite his persistent denials, the sheer volume of accusations painted an inescapable and damning picture, leaving many to wonder how an artist of such extraordinary talent could become entangled in such disturbing scandals. As Kelly's legal battles escalated, the devastating impact of his actions became undeniable, not just on his own career but on the lives of the brave survivors who stepped forward to share their painful truths. His once flourishing empire has crumbled, and he now faces the full weight of justice, marking a dramatic and tragic downfall for a man who once ruled the world of R&B. Rick James, the legendary funk icon, was as renowned for his groundbreaking music as he was for his unapologetically extravagant lifestyle. He didn't just indulge in luxury, he reveled in it, throwing marathon parties and living with a level of excess that made even the wildest rock stars seem tame. His flamboyant persona wasn't an act, but a raw extension of his reality, a life where decadence knew no bounds. Rick openly embraced his vices, seamlessly blending a relentless pursuit of pleasure with an unfiltered passion for excess. His appetite for drugs and hedonism wasn't whispered about. It was a signature he proudly wore, fueling a reputation as one of music's most audacious figures. His relationships were turbulent, shaped by an unchecked lifestyle that blurred the line between indulgence and self-destruction. By his own admission, his drug use only intensified his insatiable sexual urges, pushing him further into a world of chaos, excess, and uncontrollable living. Rick James's fearless, larger-than-life persona made him impossible to ignore, drawing people in with his magnetic energy and rebellious spirit. He lived unapologetically on the edge, indulging in excess that most could only dream of. His relationships, just as infamous as his music, only added to his legend, keeping fans and critics alike enthralled by his unrestrained way of life. Each romance was another chapter in his ever-evolving story, reinforcing his wild and untamed image. Though his reckless choices eventually led to severe consequences, his legacy endures, a testament to his audacity, charisma, and undeniable influence. Rick James remains an icon of fearless self-expression, forever captivating those who dare to live boldly. Usher, the R&B powerhouse behind hits like Confessions and Yeah, has mesmerized audiences with his smooth vocals and electrifying stage presence. But beyond his music, his personal life has been a constant source of intrigue. Though he's never publicly addressed struggles with addiction, his romantic escapades have kept the rumor mill spinning, solidifying his reputation as a man who thrives both in the spotlight and behind closed doors. The drama escalated when allegations emerged, claiming Usher had exposed partners to a health condition, igniting a media firestorm. The controversy thrust his love life into even greater scrutiny, fueling speculation about the extent of his romantic history. As tabloids dissected his relationships, the enigma of Usher's private world only deepened, adding yet another layer to his already captivating persona. Usher's marriage to Tameka Foster unraveled under the relentless glare of public scrutiny, sparking speculation about whether the same intense emotions that fueled his music also shaped his personal life. Yet, despite past turbulence, Usher remains a dominant force in the music industry, solidifying his legacy as one of R&B's most influential figures. Now prioritizing his children, Usher has embraced fatherhood with a renewed sense of purpose, striving to be a positive role model. Though whispers of past controversies still echo, his dedication to both family and artistry proves that fame and desire are deeply woven into his journey, serving as both his greatest challenges and driving forces behind his success. Bill Cosby was once one of the most beloved figures in American entertainment, earning the title of America's Dad for his iconic role in The Cosby Show. His groundbreaking work in family-oriented television and comedy brought joy to millions, making him a cultural pioneer and a symbol of wholesome entertainment. For decades, he was seen as an inspiration, shaping generations with his humor and wisdom. However, this carefully crafted image shattered when numerous women came forward with harrowing allegations of sexual assault, many recounting eerily similar experiences of being drugged and violated. The mounting accusations exposed a deeply disturbing pattern of abuse, revealing the dark reality behind his once untouchable reputation. Despite Cosby's repeated denials, the sheer volume and consistency of these claims cast a permanent shadow over his legacy, forcing the world to reconcile the stark contrast between the man he appeared to be and the allegations that now define his name. As Bill Cosby's downfall unfolded, his legacy became the focal point of a larger conversation about power, accountability, and the forces that may have shaped his actions. Some experts suggest that his behavior stemmed from deeper compulsions, exposing a troubling pattern hidden beneath his once sterling reputation. Once a cherished cultural icon, Cosby now stands as a cautionary tale in a national reckoning on consent, celebrity, and the unchecked privileges of influence. Though he has served time for his crimes, the stain on his legacy remains a sobering reminder of how fame can obscure dark truths. What was once a symbol of laughter and unity has transformed into a complex story of betrayal and consequence. Today, Cosby remains one of the most polarizing figures in entertainment history, representing both the seductive power of celebrity and the enduring trauma inflicted by abuse. Shaquille O'Neal, revered for his dominance on the basketball court, has also found himself in the spotlight for his tumultuous love life. The NBA icon has openly admitted that his infidelity played a major role in his divorce, taking full responsibility for the choices that led to his marriage's downfall. While he never labeled himself a sex addict, he acknowledged that the temptations of fame complicated his personal life in ways he hadn't foreseen. Shaq's candid reflections reveal a man struggling to navigate desires that often prove difficult to control. His towering stature, larger-than-life personality, and global celebrity status made him a magnet for attention wherever he went. The constant adoration, endless travel, and pressures of fame created relationship challenges that few could truly comprehend, adding yet another layer to the complex life of one of basketball's most legendary figures. Shaquille O'Neal has openly acknowledged the challenges of having too many choices, admitting that temptation often led him down a path that strained his family life. The allure of fame and the lifestyle that came with it led to mistakes he now deeply regrets, shaping his perspective on love, loyalty, and personal responsibility. In recent years, Shaq has taken meaningful steps to mend those relationships, frequently expressing admiration for his ex-wife, Shawnee, and recognizing her as an exceptional co-parent. His journey has been one of reflection, growth, and accountability, proving his dedication to evolving as both a father and a man committed to learning from his past. Chris Brown stormed onto the music scene as a teenage prodigy, mesmerizing audiences with chart-topping hits like Run It and Kiss Kiss. His effortless dance moves and smooth vocals quickly cemented his status as a dominant force in modern R&B. But behind the glitz and talent, his personal life became a storm of controversy, often eclipsing his musical achievements. His career faced a massive reckoning after the shocking assault of then-girlfriend Rihanna, a moment that not only stunned fans, but also exposed deeper issues surrounding his behavior and relationships. While Brown has never labeled himself a sex addict, the intensity and volatility of his relationships, coupled with frequent public outbursts, have fueled speculation about his struggles with intimacy and emotional stability. His love life, often marked by passion and turmoil, continues to spark debate about his ability to find balance in both romance and personal growth. In interviews, Chris Brown has candidly reflected on how his upbringing shaped his views on love and intimacy, revealing that early exposure to sex influenced his perception of relationships. He has admitted that his romances have often been turbulent, with passion and physicality playing a dominant role in their intensity. Despite the dramatic ups and downs, Brown has taken steps toward personal growth, striving to rebuild his image and confront his struggles. He has publicly expressed deep remorse for his past mistakes and continues to work towards self-improvement, though the road has been anything but smooth. Today, Brown remains one of the most polarizing figures in the music industry, constantly balancing his undeniable talent with the controversies that continue to shadow his legacy. Kanye West is a name that embodies both innovation and controversy, a visionary who has reshaped the music industry with his boundary-pushing artistry and unfiltered persona. From his debut album, The College Dropout, Kanye's genre-defying sound and thought-provoking lyrics propelled him to global superstardom. Yet, as with many cultural icons, the glare of fame has often been as unforgiving as it is illuminating. While Kanye has been candid about his mental health battles, one of his most revealing confessions was his struggle with sexuality. He admitted that early exposure to adult content profoundly influenced his life, shaping a complicated relationship with intimacy. When combined with the relentless pressures of celebrity, these experiences added layers of complexity to his personal evolution, offering a rare glimpse into the struggles that fuel his enigmatic and often polarizing persona. Kanye West's towering public persona often overshadowed the deeper personal struggles that shaped his journey. He has been forthright about how sex influenced his decisions and relationships, admitting that it was a challenge he grappled with long before fame entered the equation. His highly publicized marriage to Kim Kardashian projected an image of luxury and power. Yet behind closed doors, their relationship was fraught with difficulties, with Kanye's inner battles frequently fueling public controversy. Despite these obstacles, Kanye has leaned into his faith as a cornerstone of his healing process, most notably through his Sunday service events. This spiritual awakening has become a driving force in his pursuit of peace, offering him a sense of purpose beyond the spotlight. While he acknowledges that temptation and personal struggles remain, Kanye has voiced a strong commitment to growth, both as an artist and as a man determined to find emotional strength and redemption. Kevin Hart has cemented himself as one of Hollywood's most successful comedians, captivating audiences with his sharp wit and boundless energy. From record-breaking stand-up specials to blockbuster films, his infectious charisma has made him a global icon. Yet, behind the laughter, his personal life has not always reflected the joy he delivers on stage. Hart has been refreshingly candid about his past missteps, including a highly publicized affair while his second wife was pregnant. The scandal sparked intense public scrutiny, igniting debates about loyalty, the pressures of fame, and the struggle to resist temptation. Despite the backlash, Hart has taken full accountability, using the experience as a turning point for self-reflection and personal growth, proving that even in the face of controversy, he remains committed to becoming a better man. Kevin Hart's documentary series, Kevin Hart, Don't Fuck This Up, offered an unfiltered glimpse into the fallout from his infidelity, laying bare the strain it placed on his marriage and family. He has been deeply remorseful, openly acknowledging his mistakes and dedicating himself to rebuilding trust with his wife while confronting the consequences of his actions. True to his comedic nature, Hart has found a way to channel his personal missteps into his stand-up, using humor as both a coping mechanism and a means to share his journey with fans. His story is one of accountability and transformation, shaped by a commitment to learning and growth. Despite the ongoing temptations that come with fame, Hart has made his family a priority, focusing on honesty, integrity, and self-improvement as he continues to evolve, both as an entertainer and as a man. Jada Pinkett Smith has always embraced transparency, using her platform on Red Table Talk to share deeply personal revelations. In one particularly revealing episode, she opened up about her struggles with what she called compulsive eating psychology, shedding light on her early tendency to seek comfort in food, intimacy, and other aspects of her life to fill an emotional void. Her raw honesty offered a glimpse into a side of her rarely seen, beyond the titles of wife, mother, and actress. For Jada, this compulsive behavior wasn't just about food. It extended into her relationships and lifestyle choices, exposing the complexities of her personal evolution. Her willingness to confront these challenges head-on has made her journey of self-discovery all the more compelling, resonating with those who struggle with their own battles. Jada Pinkett Smith eventually came to terms with the fact that her compulsive habits were unsustainable, taking intentional steps to break the cycle and address the emotional wounds driving her behavior. The road to healing was neither swift nor simple, but her dedication to self-discovery struck a chord with fans, proving that even the most seemingly glamorous lives can be marked by deep personal struggles. Through this journey, Jada gained profound insight into herself, empowering her to open up on Red Table Talk. By using the platform to explore deeply personal and often uncomfortable topics, she has encouraged others to examine their own lives with honesty. Through raw and unfiltered discussions, Jada has fostered a space for meaningful dialogue, shedding light on complex emotions and struggles that many hesitate to confront, making her voice a source of strength and reflection for countless others. Andra Day has mesmerized audiences with her powerful, soul-stirring voice in hits like Rise Up, but her journey extends far beyond music. Stepping into the role of Billie Holiday in the United States versus Billie Holiday, she embodied a woman whose life was marked by immense talent and profound struggles. What she didn't anticipate, however, was how deeply the role would force her to confront her own personal battles. In a candid revelation, Day shared that she had quietly worked through addictive behaviors, an aspect of her past she had never previously discussed. Her decision to open up about these struggles took many by surprise, but she felt it was crucial to bring them to light. This journey of self-discovery not only strengthened her emotional connection to Billie Holiday, but also infused her performance with an unparalleled level of authenticity. By stepping into Billie's world, Andra didn't just bring a legend to life. She found a deeper understanding of herself, turning her past challenges into a source of growth and artistic depth. Chris Rock has built an illustrious career on razor-sharp wit, transforming life's complexities into moments of comedic brilliance. His fearless takes on relationships, race, and society have made him one of the most incisive voices in comedy. But beneath the laughter, Rock revealed struggles that ran far deeper than the punchlines he delivered on stage, surprising fans with an unfiltered glimpse into his personal life. In his Netflix special Tambourine, Rock laid bare the habits that had strained his marriage and personal relationships, admitting how they left him emotionally detached and unable to form meaningful connections. This rare moment of vulnerability contrasted sharply with his confident, polished stage presence, exposing the struggles of a man wrestling with his own shortcomings. By opening up about his journey, Rock shattered the illusion of the untouchable comic, offering a deeply human perspective. He acknowledged that seeking therapy was a turning point, a crucial step in reclaiming his life and relationships. His candid honesty about self-reflection and accountability resonated with fans, proving that even the sharpest minds sometimes need to confront their own truths to grow. "50 Cent, the rap mogul known for his bold and often provocative persona, has long embraced his reputation as a ladies' man. His high-profile romances and rumored flings have kept tabloids buzzing, reinforcing an image of confidence and dominance. Yet beneath the bravado, his personal life reveals a more complex narrative, one shaped by turbulent relationships and a history of infidelity. His tendency to flaunt his romantic escapades has led to speculation about the deeper motivations behind his behavior. Some critics suggest it stems from insecurities or a desire to assert control, while others view it as an inevitable byproduct of wealth and fame. Whatever the root cause, 50 Cent's personal life often overshadows his musical and entrepreneurial achievements, adding a layer of controversy to his legacy and fueling the ongoing debate about the man behind the persona. Nicole has been remarkably open about her struggle with an overwhelming compulsion for sex, revealing how her addiction took a severe toll on both her physical and emotional well-being. She described how the obsession consumed her thoughts and dictated her actions, often at the expense of basic needs like eating and sleeping, as she relentlessly pursued fleeting gratification. The cycle left her not only physically exhausted but also emotionally hollow, trapped in a pattern she felt powerless to break. Recognizing that her addiction was deeply rooted in issues like low self-esteem and a search for purpose, Nicole embarked on a difficult but necessary path to recovery. With the help of therapy, professional guidance, and effective coping strategies, she has worked tirelessly to regain control, addressing the deeper wounds that fueled her behavior. Her journey is a testament to the complexity of addiction and the immense resilience required to reclaim one's life from its grip. Jennifer Lewis, the legendary actress known for her commanding presence and infectious energy, revealed a deeply vulnerable side in her memoir, The Black Mother of Hollywood. In a rare display of raw honesty, she opened up about her struggles with mental health and addiction, offering readers a poignant glimpse into the emotional turmoil that often lurked behind her dazzling public persona. Lewis shared that she turned to sex as a means of coping with the chaos fueled by her undiagnosed bipolar disorder. Describing herself as an unstoppable force both on and off the stage, she admitted that her boundless energy often manifested in a cycle of intense and compulsive sexual encounters. Her willingness to confront these struggles head-on not only sheds light on the intricate relationship between mental health, fame, and self-destructive coping mechanisms, but also serves as an inspiring testament to resilience, self-awareness, and the power of healing. The thrill of standing ovations often gave way to nights of passion for Jennifer Lewis, creating a cycle that spiraled into a dangerous habit. Despite her outward success and magnetic confidence, she battled deep-seated insecurities, seeking validation through sex as a way to feel desired and in control. Lewis likened herself to legendary figures like Cleopatra and Marilyn Monroe, drawing inspiration from their seductive power to shape her own commanding persona. However, as her compulsions intensified, she came to recognize the self-destructive nature of her actions. With the help of therapy and medication, she gained control over her bipolar disorder and learned to replace unhealthy coping mechanisms with more constructive forms of self-care. Her journey stands as a powerful testament to resilience, self-awareness, and the courage it takes to confront one's deepest struggles head-on. Lil Wayne's music unapologetically explores themes of sex, drugs, and violence, painting a picture of a life as electrifying as it is chaotic. His provocative, unfiltered lyrics offer a raw glimpse into his psyche, shedding light on his complex relationship with intimacy. From an early age, Wayne was exposed to adult content and sexual experiences, profoundly shaping his understanding of relationships and desire. As his fame and fortune soared, so did his access to excess, particularly when it came to women. This unrestrained lifestyle fueled an insatiable appetite for pleasure, often leading to impulsive decisions and tumultuous relationships. His journey highlights the darker realities of early exposure, the weight of celebrity, and the struggle to find genuine connection in a world where everything, including intimacy, is readily available. Through his music and personal revelations, Wayne's story serves as a reflection of the complexities that come with balancing fame, temptation, and the search for something deeper amid a life of indulgence. Tiger Woods, the iconic golf legend, has long been a figure of contrasts. While his athletic prowess is undeniable, his personal life unraveled in a highly publicized scandal that began in 2009. The revelation of multiple affairs shocked the world, turning what initially seemed like the excesses of fame into a far more complex narrative. Woods' behavior reflected a compulsive need for sexual gratification, driven by a deeper quest for validation and control. This destructive pattern went far beyond casual infidelity, consuming his life and ultimately leading to the collapse of his marriage and the tarnishing of his once pristine reputation as a role model. His involvement with numerous women revealed a behavior that appeared compulsive, leaving him unable to resist temptation, even at great personal cost. While Woods sought treatment for his sexual obsession and has worked to rebuild his career and image, the shadow of his past continues to linger. His efforts to move forward highlight both the challenges of redemption and the enduring impact of the choices that once defined his life. Terry Crews, the charismatic actor and comedian, has displayed remarkable courage by openly addressing his struggle with pornography addiction. What began as a seemingly harmless habit gradually spiraled into a destructive compulsion, threatening both his marriage and career. Crews admitted that his addiction was driven by a deep-seated need for escape and validation, using pornography as a way to avoid confronting his emotions while clinging to a false sense of control. As his dependency grew, so did its consequences. His excessive consumption placed immense strain on his relationships, eroding trust and taking a toll on his emotional and physical well-being. Despite recognizing the damage, breaking free from the cycle of temptation proved to be an overwhelming challenge. Through therapy, self-reflection, and unwavering support from his wife and a strong community, Crews was able to reclaim his life. He has since worked to rebuild trust and cultivate a healthier sense of self, transforming his journey into an inspiring testament to resilience, accountability, and the power of personal growth. Who do you think takes the crown for Hollywood's biggest sex addict? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you loved this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and smash that bell icon so you don't miss out on more jaw-dropping celebrity tales.